Good afternoon. Happy Friday, guys. I just did a video in my team page, and I want to say thank you to all of you guys who have provided us with these amazing pictures that we can use. You guys are the best. So I want to share some things with you that I share with them. And it is a very simple things. I always like to say big things come in small packages. And I'm going to start, I have actually 5 things I want to share with you. And they're very simple things. So I just came back from my trip and I set a goal to pass out 25 of these samples. So I make several of these, but my goal was to pass out 25. So that meant I had to really open myself up to talk to 25 people while I was traveling. So I thought about it along the way. I said, okay, we got the ticket agents at the counter there at the airport. Then as you go through security, you have TSA. Then you have a possibility of people sitting, waiting on the plane. Then you have the flight attendants on the plane on the first leg. And the same thing coming back. So I said, that's how I came up with 25. So I made these little samples. That's a blueberry cheesecake wax with a wavy nice, very small piece. Got my business card there with the kit on the back side. So as I checked in, there were like 5 or 6 ticket agents at the counter when I checked in. So the person that was waiting on me, after she did everything she had to do, I said, oh, by the way, I have something I would love to share with you. I said, you can place this inside your bag, inside your purse, inside your car. Just crack it open a little bit. It's going to make it smell good. And the first thing they're going to do is take it to their nose every time. And it never fails. I wish I could have a camera to record their reaction right then. So it's going to go to their nose immediately. So when one of them had it, and I'm looking at everybody else looking like, well, where's mine? So I grab a bag. I say, okay, here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. So I end up passing out several. Okay. So I even asked, could I take a picture? So I took a picture of one of them holding this. So it started there. So when I went through TSA, somehow my purse, I had a lot of coins in my purse. I don't even know how that happened. They scanned my purse so long, but as she was standing there scanning my purse, she said, something sure does smell good. So after she finished everything, I said, what you smelling? I have 2 things. I have Mickey Mouse. Or you have the sample here. I don't know which one you're smelling. It could be both. So I handed her the sample at TSA as she was going through my bags. And she said, well, how does Mickey Mouse smell good? I unzipped it and let her see the little insert, the scent pack on the inside. So she has a sample as well. Okay, when I went to sit down to go get on the plane, there was a gentleman sitting in front of us just having all kinds of conversation with us. And as we were talking, I said, I would love to share something with you because I've often heard people say, well, when you pass these out, how do you pass them out and what do you say? I always like to say, I have something I would love to share with you. And this little sample here can make your purse smell good or your backpack smell good, your car smell good. Just take it and open it up a little bit and place it inside your car. That's all I'm saying. People don't want to say no to that. That's free. They don't have to pay for that. And I'll say, you know what? It's got my information on there. If you want to buy some, let me know and I'll take care of you. So this is what I'm saying. Very simple thing to say. Now, something else I thought about, and I work a lot of events, and this is something else I take with me on my trips. I always take a bar of blueberry cheesecake, and I always have a room spray. And the reason why I take the bar with me, because people, when they don't know what Scentsy is, I'll open up this bar wax and I'll let them look at it, touch it, feel it, smell it. And I explain to them what Scentsy is. This is why I have this, because when I hand this out, like, what is that? I've never heard of Scentsy. Then I go on to tell them more. When they ask me more, I will have a bar of wax so I can go into in-depth conversation with them. So I'm going to always have a room spray because I don't leave home without it. So I'm going to carry my room spray even when I'm local. I'm going to have it in my purse. I don't like stinky bathrooms because I'm going to spray it up when I get in there. And you know what happens? When I spray the stinky bathrooms, people want to know what that is. So I carry with me everywhere. When I go to events, ball games, you name it, I can't stand going to the porta potties and they're stinky in there. So I'm going to have the room spray so I can spray it. It never fails that people ask what it is. So be prepared to hand out a sample when people ask what it is. Be prepared. Something else about this room spray. I'm all over the place right now. When people come to my house, whether it's a service person, pizza person, somebody's going to repair something, somebody is delivering something. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. A few years ago, somebody came to my house to service my alarm system. So I always, as a part of thank you, I always give a room spray out. So this guy, when he saw Scentsy on the room spray, he said, wow, my wife was looking at something, Scentsy, and was talking about joining Scentsy. It's pretty awesome that you're giving me this room spray. So I said, what is your wife's name? We connected on Facebook. As a matter of fact, I tried to send her a friend request. This has been years ago, and she declined me. I guess she wasn't taking anybody that she didn't know. So he made it possible for us to connect somehow. I can't remember what it was. And then it was weird because it wouldn't let her send me another friend request because I maxed my friend. It was weird. We were messaging each other. So anyway, her name is Janice. She's still with me now. She joined about a month or so later, all because I gave a sample of the room spray to a service person. Now, during the holiday season, I go to various restaurants. Wherever I go, I always, during the Christmas season, find random people to give these to, especially those restaurants that I go to, because I just want to say thank you to all of them. And also do random acts of kindness, and I will just give these to random people when I see people when I'm out. But especially people washing your cars, restaurants, anybody that's waiting on you in some way, they get a room spray. These products, handing out these products has helped my PRB so many times. Not just my PRB, but it's also helped people to decide to join. Now, at my fundraising events, I have so many awesome customers. They love the room sprays. I can barely keep them. I can barely keep them at my events because I have a lot of conversations about the room sprays. I talk about how long it lasts, how effective it is, and how much they only need to spray a small amount. I tell them all this. I even tell them about being careful with spraying it because it's got oils in it. So one of my customers came over there one time. He had a long conversation with everybody. He said, take the scent pack when it stops smelling and spray the back of it and stick it underneath the seat of your car. So this is my customer saying this. I don't say it. But my customer has said this, and every time I work this fundraising event, he always stand there and tell people about how amazing the room sprays are and how he freshen up the scent pack each time and stick it underneath the seat of his car. Our customers are amazing. So this last time that I travel, I took Mickey Mouse with me. I sometimes will take the buddies with me. It's so good to take your buddies with you guys when you travel because people will ask about it. When I go to the grocery store, I will put Mickey Mouse in the grocery cart just like you put a baby in there. I put Mickey Mouse in there because people are going to ask about Mickey Mouse because everybody know Mickey Mouse. So I put Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse, or sometimes both. I mean, have both. And people will ask about them. So when they ask about them, I'll say, would you like to smell Mickey Mouse? Would you like to smell Minnie Mouse? And they're like, oh my goodness. So that gives you a chance to connect with new people. So you can hand out that sample. You can possibly hand out a way of, turn your phone around so you can have them to scan a QR code to invite them to your VIP group. This is a great way to expand your base of people that you don't know. When you're going inside the store, be prepared to have room spray with you. Be prepared to have your little scent sample. Be prepared to have a bar wax with you. These are very simple things to do, to use. It's duplicatable. Everybody can do this. Everybody's going to have access to a bar. Everybody can have access to a room spray and also a sample of wax. Not a whole lot, just something that they can do that because whenever you hand this, they're going to always take it to their nose every time. And if you got, I noticed that when several people are around, if one person is there doing this and people are seeing it, they're like, oh, can I have one too? That happens every time. So you end up passing out more than one because they noticing that person their expressions come out, right? When they smell something great, they do. And I always give this example. When I leave home, I did a test one day. I sprayed the blueberry cheesecake. I don't know. I guess that was blueberry cheesecake that I sprayed. I squirted a couple squirts in the morning and around 8 o'clock. And when I came home around 5 from work, I could still smell it. It lingered that many hours. So I always like to tell people about it, how it can mask burnt popcorn smell, or if you cooking greens tend to linger sometimes in the house, or fish. If you're cooking fish, scents like coconut lemongrass will take care of eliminating that odor. So people like solutions. So I would encourage you guys to even go live with this and talk about how amazing the room spray is, how big things come in small packages. This is very powerful. This room spray has helped me get more orders, book parties, get new team members. I would suggest that you keep it with you in your purse, or if you're a guy, keep it with you in your bag. Have it with you everywhere you go. Be prepared, guys, to have something to talk about. It is not hard. And then have this to give to people. So as you're spraying this and people ask what it is, be prepared to hand this to them. So I hope these little tips help, guys. Take care. Happy Friday. Bye.